ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of Nightcap Knowledge. My name is DJ George Chuck. We are waiting the arrival of Michelle James Way, our credit coach, our insider on mortgages and money. We're going to decode the code. We're going to debunk all of the myths and the things that we don't understand. We're going to get real deep into mortgage and money tonight. Nightcap Knowledge will put some on your head before you go to bed. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for an awesome episode of Nightcap Knowledge. And it's all brought to you by Hemp World South, no medical card needed. Hemp World South Therapeutic Lounge, Mississippi's first therapeutic hemp CBD relaxation lounge. You got the drinks, massage, therapy, and so much more. Make sure you scan that QR code for more info. Massage therapy is provided by Blue Sky Still Waters, and you can find them at 4270 Robinson Street in Jackson, Mississippi. Tuesday to Sunday, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. And follow them on all social media platforms. It is Hemp World South and Therapeutic Lounge, along with Blue Sky Still Waters Massage Therapy. We also have Feel Good Friday, each and every Friday, Hemp World South. One slushies and off most products right now. So this Friday and every Friday, make sure you feel good, be healed, and happy all day at Hemp World South and Therapeutic Lounge. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Michelle James Way is on the way. It's DJ George Chuck in the mix right now. It's time for Nightcap Knowledge. What's up, man?
Man, let the force be with you, my son.
Hey, man. The force is going to be with me because I am with the force and God is on my side. Amen.
Church, tabernacle.
What's happening, man?
Man, a little bit of everything and a whole lot of nothing.
Boy, look, I understand exactly what you mean.
Hey, man, listen, I'm telling you, this is a show rated black and censored. We're going to tell it like a TIE, as real talk, real issues, real solutions. And we right here, man. And Chuck, you right there looking just like yourself.
Looking just like yourself.
Looking just like yourself there, fella.
Hey, man.
Man.
Well, you look like yourself as well. I'm glad to be here with you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's good to be here. It's good to be here. So we dived into a whole lot of different things these last couple of shows.
Yep.
And we talked about a lot of different, mental health minutes. And one of the ones I want to highlight is responsibility and letting know that we are here as people, as humans on this earth. We have a responsibility for ourselves and others, for our
Hmm.
family, for our friends. We have a responsibility. Um, the issues we have, I think I started talking about this like 10, 15 years ago, that what we see going on now, the biggest issue is the atlases of the world. We don't see that no more. And then the people that keep things going. And it usually happened by a certain age that folks kind of just, you know what, Mr. Johnson kind of took care of the neighborhood and he did this
Hmm.
for us when we was youngsters. We need to bring that back. I'm gonna take that up. We don't have a lot of that. So responsibility, you're gonna take care of you. You're gonna take care of your family. You're gonna take care of friends, and you take it as something that I need to do. Um, so we want to encourage more of that, that we can take care of our tribes, our villages, and once we do that, we'll see things change in society. Once we understand that it's our turn. We hear folks talk about, remember we used to beat all the time at Big Mama's house. Then when they used to cook on them Sunday dinners, okay, well, who's gonna pick up where Big Mama left?
Right.
And
Who's
and one
stepping
of
into
the
those shoes is what you're saying.
who's stepping into those shoes, and some of those small women had very big feet, right? They had very big feet that held the glue. Some of those guys, those old little guys that never said a lot, spoke, had a big message in
Yeah.
the things they did for family and what they taught you what it meant to take care of things. So responsibility for ourselves, community, to right the things that we see that's going on. And as Baba Dick Gregory, the famous comedian, said, well, everything that's legal ain't right, and everything that's right ain't legal.
And there it
You know.
is.
And I added my own little spin to it. It depends on what fat white man sitting there holding the pen.
Sound like legislators.
Depending on who holding the pen is how the language change.
It
You know,
that's a whole nother conversation that we can have right now. But we've got some things to discuss as it relates to mortgages and decoding
yeah.
mortgages, decoding
And,
money.
but it's the same. It's the
It is
same.
the same. It is.
It's connected, Chuck. Because
But what
depending
I'm
on
speaking in nuance. I'm speaking in
oh
nuance.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, it's just another topic in the same school of systematic oppression and injustice. Is just like things
Yes.
we didn't know. So as soon as we get our little money together, so we can start buying a house, the rules change.
Yeah, man.
you know, and so they push the finishing line out a little bit further.
They
So
they,
the
they moved
sister
the
we brought
goalpost.
move the goalpost, man. What is the groove? You want to jump in there with the groove? What's been the groove with you for the last few days?
Uh,
No groove.
well, we've been grooving. I'll say this: I've got some great feedback on the Mississippi Black Pages website. And and this feedback is coming specifically from a business coach that is a part of the Our Village United that was started by Sister Lakeisha Hallman, Dr. Key Hallman, and some great people that are inside of that organization. And we're happy to be a part of cohort 4 of Elevate Mississippi. And the feedback that I got from my business coach as it relates to Mississippi Black Pages, she said that you got to be ready for the viral moment because it's coming. She said that you've put together a great website, the content that is coming out from you all as Mississippi Black Pages, the blogs that are rolling out, the way you guys are highlighting people, how you're highlighting them. You got to be ready for that viral moment because when Dr. Key starts to talk about, what you all are doing, you got to make sure that your website is ready to handle the type of traffic. And I said, and she asked a question. This me, we being transparent, right? We don't hold no punches. We tell it like a TI is. And she asked me the question. If your website or if somebody did something that caused a viral moment for you, for Mississippi Black Pages, for everything that you guys are collectively building, cooperatively building. She was like, "Can the website handle it?" I said, "God, I don't know." And she said, "Look, that's an issue." So, with that being said, we got some things to do to make sure that our bandwidth is in a place where it can handle a viral moment and handle multiple viral moments, because we are highlighting some of the people, the solopreneurs, the husband and wife teams, that the best friends that get together and do a business. We've been highlighting those folks, and they're just like Michelle. It's like you got these people that work behind the scenes, that are doing all of these amazing things, and we want to tell those stories from a business perspective, but also at the intersection of community and how it all should work together cooperatively. So we're prepping for that. We're going to continue to do Nightcap Knowledge. We're going to continue to move Mississippi forward, all gas, no break. We're going to build a better Mississippi, one Black business at a time. So we are going to make sure that we can decode money. We're going to decode mortgage, and we're going to prepare our people for success. And with that being said, we're going to get some of these applause ready for our sister, bringing her to the stage, Madam of Money. Last week she was the queen of credit. This week she's gonna be the Madam of Money. Ladies and gentlemen, Michelle James Way. You got to unmute yourself, Michelle. You know, you got to do that. You got to do that. Come
Okay. Sorry. Hey, everybody. How y'all doing tonight? Y'all, I got some really good information for everyone, especially the people looking to purchase a home. So just, I'm going to dive in. Y'all know who I am. So today,
I'm about to die.
I was in a sales meeting, right? I don't know if y'all can see that. And it was a meeting that only one person in there looked like me. And I got a lot of good information about programs they have out there. So I'm going to go straight into it.
Go ahead.
1% down payment program. The borrower provides 1% down payment towards the 3%, a conventional product now, not an FHA product. And the mortgage company contributes to 2% for you. So if you're buying a $200,000 house, 1% is only $2,000.
Right.
Yes. Now here's a really crazy part. Credit score needed.
What it say? What it say?
620.
620. I see it over there on the side. I see it.
You see it now?
I see it. I see it. I see it. There you go.
620.
620. That ain't nothing.
So let me understand something. You said that an FHA product, a 3.5% down payment, was a very good mortgage.
Right.
You need a 640 credit score to be able to qualify for that. I can go get a 1% down payment,
right,
and only have a 620. Yeah, they're offering this. The one thing that they do require, though, guys, is they will require you take a 1-hour home buyer education class. And it's pretty much, you're buying a home, keep your yard cut. This is what a mortgage means. You make your payments on time. Just a 1-hour course is one of the requirements. That's it. That's it. And you have to be, this can't be for a investment property. It has to be for your primary property. So we'll go through all.
That you're going to live in is what you're saying.
Yeah. Primary property means a property that you're going to live in. But, and you can buy even condos with this program. You can buy a multifamily unit. So let's say you bought a duplex and you want to stay on the B side, but rent out the A side. You can do that with this program.
Okay.
Which is just amazing. Then the second program I found out today about, they pretty much said they had stopped, is a 3-1 buy down. I don't know if y'all can get it right. It's right there. Boom.
Yeah.
So let me explain to y'all what it is. So let me explain to you what a 3-1 buy down is. So John, right now, rates are about 7.25%, right? So the sellers, for people in certain communities, right, to keep their home values up, they will pay the interest rate difference for you instead of dropping the price. So let's say, for example, your first rate, let's say your first year rate let's see, 7.25. First year raised me at 5.25. Instead of them dropping the price of the house because it can't get sold, they will pay the difference in that rate for you for the first year. The second year, do the same thing. So what happens is the first year you get the house, your rate that first year, and today is 7.25, it will be only 5.25. Then next year, they'll pay the rate difference for 6.25. It'll cap off at where your rate is supposed to be at 7.25. But typically this program is for somebody who just started out. Let's say they just got their nursing license and they really know they'll be making way more money in the next 24 months, but they want to purchase a home right now. This program is the best, but it also saves the value in those communities. Because if I'm going to go ahead, let's say I have a buyer come to me and I'm the seller. I don't want my value going down because my neighbors is going to be affected by this. So instead of me dropping the price, I may say, hey, I'll do a $15,000 2-1 buy down to buy their rate down. Well, when it closes, it looks like my house for $213,000 sold for $213,000, which helps the other people in the community instead of me dropping it down to $298, which is going to hurt their values.
198, yeah.
Yeah, 198.
Yeah.
Which is going to hurt their values. Does that make sense? Does everybody follow what I just said?
It does make sense. The question that I have is who's providing that 15,000 to buy it down? Is that the seller that's doing that? Or
the seller, yes. Okay, so the house sits on the market for 6 months. Seller can't get any buyers right now because nobody wants to finance a home at 7%, 7.25. So the seller says, drop the price. I got to get out of this house. Instead of that agent dropping the price, they go through this program here. And the seller takes that same 15, he going to drop it, leave it at the 300,000 and just pay that 15,000 to buy the rate down.
Okay. And that, who are all financial institutions providing this type of mortgage program, or
a lot of them do, but they don't tell people about them.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, they don't tell people about them. So even if, let's say, for example, it's a $300,000 house in a $300,000 area, right? We feel like a lot of times that if we get it for $285, we won. They won't tell us that they're allowing that community to start going down in value. But that's what they're actually doing. But if they want to maintain the integrity of that community,
maintain the property value at a particular point. I got you. Yeah.
They'll sell it for $300,000, which it'll price for,
right?
Opposed to selling for $285, which is going to hurt the other people in the community. But here's the crazy part. On top of this, the client can receive a $2,000 e-gift credit from Home Depot, plus $1,500 towards their closing cost.
So how much do closing costs usually, run, Michelle?
It depends.
It depends.
I always tell people, as a rule of thumb in real estate, do 3.5% of the sales price.
Okay.
At 3.5% of the sales price, that should cover you for for your home warranty, your termite, your appraisal, your attorney fees, all those fees. It should always 3.5% should cover you. But they're giving that to remind you, this all right here is coming from the lender.
Right.
This is not what the seller's offering. This is just what the mortgage company is offering.
The mortgage company, not the lending institution.
I'm sorry, the mortgage company, not the actual seller. The seller can also say, hey, I want to get rid of this house. I want to pay $4,000 in closing costs towards getting rid of the house. Well, let's say that person's closing cost is on, let's just say $200,000, right? So that's going to be what, $7,500? If the seller's paying $4,500 and they're going to give you another $2,000, That's $6,500. That means that buyer only needs $1,000 to close that house with.
Oh, yeah.
That's it. But you're also gonna get $2,000 an e-gift card from Home Depot. So let's say that house, huh?
No, I was going to ask you, like, what's an example of how all of this works, and like you
Okay,
got
let
this.
me.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, let me give you an example. John comes to me to buy a house, right? John doesn't have a lot of money, but he has a 3% down payment. So because John has his 3% down payment, we're going to do it on 100,000 because it's easier to do it that way. So John's got $3,000 to purchase his home, right? But John, remember, he's going to need 3,500 because 3.5%, he's going to need that for closing costs. So the seller says, hey, I'll give 3,000 towards his closing cost. This right here would cover that difference where he wouldn't have to come up with any additional money. And on top of that, John gets $2,000 gift card from Home Depot. Sorry. A $2,000 gift card from Home Depot to run in there and get a new dishwasher.
Right.
Whatever. Only thing about it, let me give you this though. This is something you need to know. It has to be energy efficient. So whatever John does with that 2,000, he can do it, but it has to be energy efficient. You can't go in there and see something that's not energy efficient because that's one of the guidelines per this.
Okay. And so with these types of situations, and you said that, you know, the mortgage institutions that most people they probably come into contact with, who should they talk to about these types of mortgage opportunities?
When you go to the bank, the first thing they're going to do, and I'm going to be very, very transparent as a 23-year realtor, they're going to qualify you for a mortgage. Stop talking too much. If you go in there and say, we've been saving for the last 30 years to buy this house. Oh, hallelujah. They're going to take your $30.
Yeah.
You go in there and you be very detailed. You come into sessions like this and you find out the programs. And so when you walk in the door, you know the credit requirement. You know that they have a 2-1 buy down. You know that they have an e-gift card because they won't give it to you. And you let them know, hey, I want to go with that program you have with a 2-1 buy down with 3% down payment where you guys pay $2,000 towards my closing cost. And also don't forget to give me that $2,000 e-gift. That's how you go in there.
Yeah.
But if you walk in there talking about Jesus and falling down and how you got $40,000, guess what? You're going to put $40,000 in that house.
You're going to put all of that down. They're going to take care of it.
You're going to put it, and they never going to tell you anything about it. Right. But the person that comes behind you with knowledge is going to say exactly what I said. And so most of the times, this right here is not going to say anything. They'll say, oh, don't worry about that money. Keep it in your bank account. Go buy some cryptocurrency or something like that. I got you taken care of. This is what we're going to do right here. I've seen it over and over again.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what I'm telling you is they have programs out here, and I can tomorrow I can email this to Mac so that way he can put this out for people.
Yeah.
So they can know about it. Because if you don't know, they're not going to tell you.
Okay. And this is something that we can share with like folks on our email list.
Yes. Okay. You can share it. They just don't want you to know. But yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. And here, ready for this? If you run across one of these banks that says we can beat anyone's deal.
That's what they got. They got that.
Say, okay, here, I got this bank right here is offering this. I need to see you beat it. I need to see you match it. You will be surprised. There's even departments in these banks that finance homes for doctors. They have their own in-house underwriting.
Yeah.
Did y'all know that? In-house.
I did not.
Yes, they have. So let's say for a person that's fresh out of medical school, hasn't made any money, want to purchase a home, the banks have departments that they don't tell people about that can get these people homes.
Specifically designed for
Yes, yes, yes,
Folks that will be that have become or they graduated from med school, they need to go into residency and do all that stuff. And
yes.
they're going to make sure that said future doctor such and such will get a mortgage approved.
Yes. If you call the banks and you ask them, I want this to be in-house financing. Make sure you use that word because they don't like you using it.
What
And
does
they're
that
going to
mean?
ask you, how'd you know that? In-house financing.
What does that mean?
In-house financing means everything is done in-house in that particular setting. And in-house financing has a lot less guidelines than a conventional product or a FHA product or anything like that. Because these products like this have to go by a certain guideline. When it's just a person in there saying, I think Mac gonna pay this thing, it's a whole different ball game. And there's some things that's passing through that you will be shocked that people getting qualified.
So now you've decoded, getting a mortgage, right? We're talking about multiple products or loan products, mortgage products that people can engage with potentially at their bank, right? What are the things
If your bank, let me just interject. And if your bank doesn't offer it, I'm going to give this information to Mac to the people that I know for a fact does. But a lot of banks offer, when they come in and say, we got a lot of really good products, those products are there. They just don't tell people about them. You have to make them tell you. And I'm the kind of person, if I got to make you tell me something, I know you really don't want it for me. So I'm not going to let you make any money off of me. Because I'm the kind of person, I will sit back. Huh?
How do you do that? How do you make sure that they don't?
Because what I do is I sit back. I have to do it every single day of my life. I will sit back and just watch how stupid you think I am. And then once I realize this person thinks I'm really stupid, then I let them know that I'm not stupid. I know you have this right here. I know you have this right here. I know you have this right here. And thank you very much, but I'm not going to let you make any money off of me.
Yeah.
Simple.
What is their response when you treat them in that way?
Oh, I had a lady, her name was Helen Carney. I'm gonna call her out at Bank Plus. Her lashes and everything else is falling off her face.
Okay. All right.
I guess I got bleeped.
No, you ain't get bleeped. Look, I gave you the horns. Look,
okay. Yeah, I cut her lashes, everything else falling off her face. They cut me a check. I done did it to John McDonald. John Mike, his name was over there in Clinton. I done got him. I sure do. John Montgomery, that was his name. Yeah.
John Montgomery over in Clinton.
Yeah, I don't think he's there no more, but I got him.
Yeah.
I just sat there and let him just do his little talking like I was the stupidest person in the world. And when he got finished, they gave me a check to leave the building.
Say, you need to get yourself out of
here. Yes, basically. Yeah, seriously. Let me tell you something. Knowledge is power. Y'all doing this, y'all don't realize how many people y'all are blessing with knowledge. When you walk in there and you know, it's no confusion. Why would you accept anything less? And why would you allow that person to make a single dime off of you when you know that the next person behind you is going to get it? That's our problem. We sit there and let them make money off of it. Stop.
Yeah.
But let me go to the next program because we got a lot of information covered. Come on. So this is the Jump Start program. I'm giving y'all all the juice.
Spill the tea, boo. Spill the tea.
Spill the tea, boo. See that one?
Hold on. Jumpstart sustainable home improvements with the power of the Home Depot. Our Green Smart Advantage program and the Home Depot make it possible. Y'all like how I did that? I can't read.
Now, let me understand something. Why aren't they telling us about these programs?
Yeah, why aren't these the thing that runs during the Super Bowl commercial?
No, because guess what? They get it. And ready for this? Boost savings and bundle. I have my glass on. Bundle energy efficient appliances into your loan. Boom, read it out there for them so they can see.
hold on there. Hold on. You moving too
That's it.
fast.
Okay.
Slow down. You're moving too fast. Oh,
Okay.
that's Soldier Slim. Boost savings and bundle energy efficient appliances into your loan. Save more by lowering your utility cost with sustainable home features, and choose all new appliances from the Home Depot. Green Smart Advantage program details below. I almost had it.
I rest my case. So why are we buying a house that they don't want anymore? And then we got these old stocks. Like, yeah, that's stole about 5, 6 years old. It ain't so bad. When they got programs out here that will put the new appliances in there so you can have a cheaper power bill.
The new appliances.
Yes. Yes. Now let me go through requirements for you. So options to finance up to 5% of the loans, appraised value, and the energy of da da da. Energy improvements include washers, dryers, smart thermostat, dishwashers, refrigerator, all that stuff. Available first time buyers and repeat buyers. So you don't have to be a first time buyer.
Mm-hmm.
Primary FHA purchase transactions are eligible. So if you do a 3.5 FHA loan, it's for that as well.
So you can bundle these things is what I'm hearing you say. You can bundle these things. Like I can do this and that. Okay.
Yes, you can get this. But hold up. I got something for you to really, really blow your mind. Keep going. 3.5% down payment. You know, that's FHA. But guess what the credit score can be as low as?
What?
I want you to read it, sir. Hold on.
Credit score as low as 580, and you still get all these doggone appliances?
Yes.
Have mercy, Lord. 3.5% down payment, credit score as low as 580.
Now, what?
We started talking about different stuff when you get a certain age and a certain mindset. Like this should get exciting to you. You're like, I get a new energy efficient refrigerator. When you've had to pay $1,600 for a wash and dryer when COVID first hit, and you ain't know where in the hell money was gonna come from, but you know you needed it.
Yeah.
And they telling you we're gonna give you this money to make your house energy efficient to get the appliances that you already walked through goddamn Home Depot looking like, I sure wish I had one of them. I'm gonna get this.
Nice. Yeah.
Hey, we are officially in that age group where we appreciate socks and t-shirts. And we appreciate socks and t-shirts. And you gonna give me a new refrigerator? I'm surprised the comments ain't jumping right now. A new refrigerator?
But I don't think that people understand the importance of this conversation tonight, because there's so many people out there, huh?
It ain't sexy enough. Like that.
It ain't sexy enough. This to me, this sexy. Because as soon as you, like Max said it, as soon as you close on that house, spend all that money because they done had you pay your own closing costs, had you pay this huge down payment, and you walk in at Home Depot like, yeah, they left the old refrigerator for us. What? And the whole time they got this. Yeah. Got this right here. Well, I can just walk in there and get what I want through Home Depot, man. Please.
So
Let's go to the next.
Let me do a room reset because I just added another location to the stream. For those of you that might be joining us late, you might be jumping in. You may have been here from the beginning because we've had some people that have been here consistently from the beginning of the stream. We've got Michelle James Way. She is breaking down mortgage. She's exposing us to programs. If you're in the home buying game right now, the home buying market, if you're looking to purchase a home for you and your family, there are programs and services that are available to you. We've gone through a couple of them already. We're going to go back through them, but also we will be sending this out. The information that Michelle is providing to us, we'll be sending this out via email. So if you want to get this information via email for absolutely free, if you want to work with Michelle, we can connect you. But if you go to msmove.org, we're also going to share it from MississippiBlackPages.com. But msmove.org, we want to make sure that we are working together to build a better Mississippi, one black business at a time. But we got to move Mississippi forward. All gas, no brakes. So now, Michelle, give us a recap of the first two products or the types of things that we discussed at first. And we're talking about a 1% down payment was the first one, if I remember correctly. That
Yes.
1% down payment advantage. All right. So, and then what was that second one? What was the second one? The 3-1 home plus. The 3-1 home plus. As little as 3% down. As little as 3% down. Kate Malarkey, tonight we won't be discussing the 27, 26. We talked about it early on the show. But we're gonna dedicate a specific episode to that. So yes, that is on the topic for discussion, but not for tonight. We already had Michelle scheduled for this. So the next one that you talked about, Michelle, that was the one where you've got only a 580 credit score. You're putting down 3.5% down payment, and you can get these energy efficient appliances, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Are there any more? Like I see that packet is kind of thick.
Yes. So I want you to look this up on the screen
All right, come
because
on.
this one right here is really good for single parents.
Okay.
Type in USDA 502 direct.
USDA 502 direct.
Uh-huh.
USDA 502 direct. All right, I did it.
Okay, go to it should say .gov. The ones that say .gov. Does that say .gov?
This says rd.usda.gov.
Yep, go to that.
Okay.
Okay. Yep, that's it. So this program right here is for low to very low income people.
Mm-hmm.
How about the federal government will help you make your mortgage payment, not rent, on a home, but it has to be in like outskirts of Pearl, outskirts of Brandon, Byram, Raymond, Terry, those areas. So
What
let's
about the
say a
outskirts of Gulfport, Harrison County? What about those outskirts?
it will have to be on the outskirts, whatever, like the little outskirt community of that. That's where it is because it's in a rural area. But
Mhm.
here's the great thing about this product. Let's say a person's mortgage is $1,300 a month. Based on their income, that person may be only paying $700 a month. That other $600 difference, the government pays it every month for them to purchase a home.
Hmm.
It's a payment assistance program through the federal government. And it's for low income people. And ready for this? You can buy a foreclosure, you can buy an existing home, or you
Mhm.
can build a home through this program.
Mac has a question, Michelle. Mac
Yes.
has a question.
I'm throwing flags. So you said outskirts. Uh, so outskirts.
Like in Holmes County, where you from, all of that is USDA.
That's USDA.
That whole Holmes County area, all those little
Is there is
towns,
there is there a certain uh, amount that you can qualify for?
it's based on that area. If you go, it's gonna say income limits, and it's gonna also be something on there that's gonna say like amounts. Typically, right now in this area, it's gonna be about 200,000.
So if your house is 200,000 and under, you qualify.
Yeah,
Okay. Hmm.
yeah, but you can't use it on trailers now.
Got
Um,
got to use it
but
on.
you can use it on anything else. Like let's say, for example, Miss Mary finds a foreclosure in a $250,000 area,
Mm-hmm.
but she buys it foreclosed for 175, but it's really worth 250, right? They will let her buy that foreclosure, and let's say on 175, her payment's supposed to be $1,500 a month, but she doesn't make much money. She may only be paying like $800 a month. It's based on the income, is what they pay on it.
Hmm. Hold on now. I'm looking up some. I'm looking up some. So you say, let's go through this process. We got state. There's Miss.
Mississippi.
Here, let's get this fact sheet. What that say?
Mm-hmm.
Rural Home Loans Direct Program. Okay, so that's going through the information that you just kind of talked us through. Oh, it has what is an eligible area. So let's click on that. Do that. What they say? Click on the no. How you look at the areas?
Okay, go back to USDA.
Uh huh.
Go back to that first thing and click down. It should have like the state of Mississippi.
I did it.
Go.
Okay.
It should have your states.
All right. And then
When you click on the state of Mississippi, it's going to show you the areas in Mississippi.
it didn't give me
But
that.
I can pretty much tell you every single one of them.
Okay. Let's see. Overview. So run them down for us, Michelle. Like
Okay, so
areas are going.
if this is just in this community, like here, it's not going to be in Clinton, but the outskirts of Clinton, like Bolton,
Uh-huh.
that's USDA. Edwards is USDA. Olive Byram is USDA. Terry is USDA. Raymond is USDA. Utica is USDA. The outskirts of Madison and like Gluckstadt, that little area out,
Yeah.
all that's USDA. Outskirts of Brandon, not in Brandon, but the outskirts of Brandon, outskirts of Pearl, all that stuff is all USDA. So we're wondering how, and ready for this, is zero down payment. There's no down payment with these loans. And they help you pay your closing costs. So there's very minimal closing costs associated with it.
Man, look, this is major. I'm getting lost reading.
You said this is major. Yeah, it's major, but nobody talks about it. And the reason why they don't talk about it because they use it. They use it all the way up.
Yeah.
So
I'm
what they
sending
do
this information to somebody like tonight. Like this.
Huh?
I'm going to send this information to somebody tonight.
Okay, and have them give me a call. I need to make money off this stuff. Shoot. I need to make money off.
So with that being said, Michelle, so how does one get in contact with you as it relates to you being a realtor? Specifically, me, I'm on the coast. So if I have a person and I send them to you, what do they need to say?
They just make sure I'm super busy, especially like it's been crazy this week. But if they text me and they say, "Hey, I heard you on Nightcap Knowledge, please give me a call." Okay. Then once I get caught up, then like right now when I'm free, I can actually talk and whatever. But a bunch of quick questions, I feel like that's very disrespectful to what I do, right? But if they're working, let's say with an agent down there, as long as that agent wants to pay me for exactly how to write this contracts up, then I don't have a problem with it. Because there's so many agents that's been agents for years. And when I break these programs down, they like, man, ain't nobody ever told me this. Yeah. And you've been, so there's a program even for school teachers. Do me a favor, type in, you ready? Yeah. Good Neighbor Next Door program.
Good Neighbor Next Door program. So while I'm typing that in, this question just came in from the chat, from the comments. Who qualifies for this again? Came in late. Am I highlighting the correct thing, Michelle, on the screen? Do I have that correct?
Hold on.
I got the number of factors are considered when determining an applicant's eligibility.
You got to highlight it right. Yes.
Okay. All right. Good deal. So and all of this information, this is public domain, but this is rd.usda.gov.
It's on the government website. We just don't know how to get to it.
Yeah, the thing that we searched for in Google, we searched for USDA 502 direct.
Yes.
This is what we searched for. And then from there,
but make sure that it's GOV, because a lot of times they'll try to confuse you a little bit and people think they're getting that program. And it's another USDA program that's out there that's, once again, 100% financing, but there's no payment assistance.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. So what's the other thing you want us to look up? The Good Neighbor Next Door?
Good Neighbor Next Door program.
Okay. So this is a HUD program.
Yes. Click on it. .gov.
Yeah, .gov.
So what this program is for: school teachers, firefighters, first responders, police officers, right? So there's about to be a ton of foreclosures. We're discussing this today in a meeting. So let's say Tom finds a foreclosure in a $300,000 area. They're foreclosing on that house and it goes through foreclosure and they're selling it for $200,000. Because Tom is a firefighter, police officer, school teacher, whatever, he would buy that house for only $100,000 and live in a $300,000 area.
Say what? How you do that?
Read it. Read it.
Okay. It says about good neighbor next door. Law enforcement officers, teachers, pre-K through 12th grade, firefighters, emergency medical technicians can contribute to community revitalization while becoming homeowners through HUD's Good Neighbor Next Door sales program. HUD offers a substantial incentive in the form of a discount of 50% from the lease price, the list, not least, list price of the home. So if it's 100, if the property is 200,000, they get it for 100,000.
That's true.
In return, an eligible buyer must commit to live in the property for 36 months, also known as 3 years, as his or her principal
primary. That's it. So all that equity that they have after 37 months is theirs.
If only,
What's
if
that look
only,
for, Chuck? You looking off. What's
if
that
Chuck
look for?
only, if Chuck only knew a teacher, if he only knew a teacher,
After Chuck.
if he only knew a teacher.
I know a teacher. I know one. I made some babies with him.
Well, this was for you, Chuck.
We trying to build though.
You can build. Oh no, this is for foreclosures. I'm sorry, this is foreclosures only.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, Chuck. You ready for this?
Yeah, I'm ready.
You're gonna have so many homes that's foreclosed that you may find one that somebody just built in 2020.
And you're saying like these foreclosures may be coming up like when, Michelle?
They're coming up. The comment made today was there's been only 2 to 3 foreclosures in the newspaper. Now there's pages of foreclosures in the newspaper. There's about to be a tsunami of foreclosures because people can't afford it. I mean, shoot, I went to Family Dollar in Texarkana Saturday. Didn't get nothing, and I spent $100. And I'm like, what did I get? And this is from my mom's house. I got it was $100. You know how hard it is to get $100 these days? And it buys nothing. Bruh. And even with 2 people working extremely hard together, people are having a very hard time making it. But yes, they have programs out there. And I used to always I would drive by police officers' homes and I would wonder, how can they afford a house like that? Hey, man. But when I started really mastering real estate and knowing my craft on a whole nother level, I was like, oh, that's how they do it. And then I tried to teach people, hey, this how you, I talked to somebody, they already got me taken care of. But did they get you 50% off that house? Because you bought a foreclosure, but you didn't get 50% off of it. So, hey, go ahead and go to old girl. Let her be on Facebook with a picture talking about you just bought the keys to the city. You just paid double for it. You didn't have to. You're a police officer. Oh, well, she's dumb. I said what I said. And there's so many things out here. And I know where time is winding up, but there's so many programs that are out here for people to purchase homes at such good prices. But we don't get access to those programs. And I know it's 9:49 now. I've got about 7 minutes. So is there anyone that has any questions whatsoever about the Good Neighbor Next Door program, about the 1% down program, about the 2-1 buy down? Whatever your question is, please let's let me know. Let me try to make it easier for you to understand, clarify some things. Anyone have any questions?
All right, we're asking for questions from the comments. We've got a few, just responses, not necessarily questions. Sabir is saying Michelle hitting us with her financial jitsu. Sabir is definitely a aficionado of the martial arts. So shout out to Sabir. And look, this is the person that I was thinking of. Miss Kedra. Michelle, when you said if I had any realtors that would be interested in working with you, this is the person that I was thinking about.
Hey, Kedra.
This is my neighbor right here.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. This look, Kedra, this good people. Michelle, this good people.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So I'll connect y'all like maybe in a text
Okay.
thread or something like that. But I think if nothing else, that just made my night right there because I know Miss Kedra is somewhere. She's supposed to be somewhere with a baby, because she got a little one. They got an itty
Oh,
bitty.
congratulations.
Yeah, she mean though. I don't know her like that. I don't know that baby. That baby,
Well,
the baby uninitiated. Lolo uninitiated. She ain't come up on the 19494 Mars Pond on the hill. Nah, I'm just messing with Lolo. But yeah, Miss Keija Martin, CLM Realty Group. I'm actually in development a few logos for them, and they're gonna make a decision on the next iteration of what CLM Realty Group is going to look like. And I think me and my wife supposed to be meeting up with her and Mr. Larry this weekend, but
okay.
Well, Kedra, y'all are going to connect. We're going to get some people plugged in. If for those of you that are in the comments and you might not be a realtor, but you need one, or you want the information that we're talking about, we're going to release it from msmove.org in addition to MississippiBlackPages.com. So go to either one of those websites and sign up for, subscribe for maybe a newsletter or email updates. Sabir will be sending those things out. Look, my friend right here, she says she want the info. I need
Gotcha.
my life.
Kate, I got you, boo boo. I got you. I
We
got
got
you, lady.
Michelle, is it okay to share your contact? What
Yes,
contact you want to
please,
share?
please, please.
Okay.
so
Do you want?
can we include that in the email that's gonna go out, Mac? Or you want to do that like
Yes.
Well, I was
You can
saying, do
start.
you want us to put your comment? Do you want us to put it in the comments right now so people that go back and
Yes,
watch the
please.
video?
Yeah, please, please, please,
Okay.
please.
So here's the thing about Michelle. Michelle can get with you to help you get your credit together before you go and buy the house.
Yes.
Also, tell you the things you need to do and how you need to do it so that you can get rid of some other things on your debt side, but also get you access to more money. So you get to learn how to make more money, save more money, and get more for your money. Why won't you call Michelle? I'm just trying. Who want to call Michelle? Is there anybody out there? Don't call Tyrone. Call Michelle. Anybody want to call Michelle?
that? Well, we got let's see programs to help with the existing home owner with their payment. Uh, okay. Do we have
Uh,
that, Michelle?
yes. Let me see because they had shut. Okay, so what they type in Mississippi Home Corporation Home Savers Program. Type that in.
Okay.
So Mississippi Home Corporation has a program that it's called the Home Savers Program. Go to Home Savers Program. And they shut it down and they reopened it. They shut it down and they reopened it. Now they had shut it down recently. Mississippi Home Savers Program. Home Savers Program. Mississippi. Yeah.
This it right here.
Yeah. Let me try. Yeah. Let me look at that. Yeah. That's it right there. Now let me see it because they've shut it down about 2 months ago and
Uh-huh.
they'll reopen it. Go back. Go back.
Go back
Go
to
down
it.
some more. Let's
Uh,
see if it's back open. Program. Let's see. What does that say right there in the little small orange?
It says reservation of assistance may not exceed the 50,000.
50,000. Okay, go back. Keep going. Okay, keep going. So it doesn't say anything about it shut down again. It's open. Get in contact with them. They will pay all of your past due mortgage payments. How about that? And give you, if it depending on how past due you are, pay you in advance. So let's say you're $15,000 past due. Based on the funding that they have available, they may pay another 6 months for you.
Say what?
Yeah, I just gave you the information, baby. She
Hold
asked
on,
the question. I gave her the answer.
hold on, dog. Hold on, man.
Up to 50K. Ain't nobody telling us nothing. Ain't
Michelle,
nobody telling us nothing. Michelle gonna tell you everything.
Michelle James
Yes,
Way. Michelle.
yes, yes. Reading, baby. Reading a week. I just help so many people with that program. I do the application in my sleep. And so I'm gonna tell you what they do. When too many people start filling it out, they shut it down. And they'll say there's no more applications been accepted at this time. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, they'll sneakily open it again. And then we'll think it's over with. So you have to keep a very close eye on it. But as of right now, it'll have on there, we're no longer taking applications. And I didn't see that. So if it doesn't say anything about they're no longer taking applications, then that means it's live, open. Baby, whoever that was that sent me that message, get on that website tonight and fill out that application. Get you a caseworker. That caseworker is going to do all your stuff for you. They're going to send something to your mortgage lender knowing, yes.
And there, look, Miss Keidra says she had a client to use this program, and Chanel says thank you. She wanted to know for one of her friends, and Carlos Palmer said this is good info. Thank you for enlightening us.
Oh, you're welcome, Carlos.
Most definitely, man. This is awesome. So this has been another Nightcap Knowledge. Will we put some on your head before you go to bed? Pun intended.
Well, I appreciate y'all again for having me. It's 2 weeks in a row.
2 in a row.
I appreciate it so much for having me. Guys, I really want to thank you. My number, my contact, give them my contact information.
You want your number in there? You want the
yes,
yeah. Okay. All right. So also we're highlighting about credit real quick. We got a lot of business folks in the comments. If you're a business person and you're trying to get two things, access to business credit and access you need a high limit credit card. What would you advise these folks?
Have a consultation with me because everybody's situation is different. Some people look at a high limit credit card as being $5,000. I don't look at that as being a high limit credit card. But every single person's situation is different. I may deal with somebody who needs access to $75,000 and somebody else need access to $150,000. So I really just need to sit down with them and find out, what they're trying to do. But I mean, getting access to business funding, personal funding, I do all that.
All right. So what number do you want folks to reach out to you on? And this
my 601-624-1055 number.
All right.
Can you just type it in there for them to see it?
I am. Text or call?
Okay. Huh?
You want them to text or call?
Tell them to text me first because a lot of times when I'm talking to people, I can't stop and answer the phone. And I don't want to miss someone's call. But if I go through my text thread at the end of the day, I can call them back.
I got you. It's there. Here we go right here. Black and Texas has posted it in the comments. Michelle James Way, credit coach and realtor. Text 601-624-1055. Did I get that right?
That is correct.
Boom, straight like that, all the way up in your mouth. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Nightcap Knowledge. Put something on your head before you go to bed. And because we had the credit queen, the madam of money here tonight, y'all know we got to get to where the money resides.
Money reside. Where the money reside. I appreciate it, everyone. Y'all have a good night.
1 time for your mind, 2 times for your drinks, man. And look, 3 times for Michelle James Way. We are getting to where the money resides. We're going to get you to where the mortgage resides. We're going to get you to where the credit resides. So look, make sure you hit the links. Make sure you get that number saved in your phone. Shoot her a text message. If you want that email, that document that she's been referencing, make sure you go to msmove.org or MS Black Pages. We're going to get blogs up. We'll see y'all next week. Peace.
Peace.